everybody, how's it going? This is Downing, and today I'd just like to present my second completed N64 portable commission. This one took probably only about 3 weeks, making it the fastest project I've ever done. And main reason for that is because this was pretty much already done before. All the hard legwork and stuff got done with the last commission that I did. And this just had some simple improvements and a couple of curveballs thrown in. Pretty much it's just like my last N64 portable commission, but the big difference is that this is a PAL system because the buyer is in the UK. So on top of having to find a PAL N64 and some games to test with, I also had to pick up a power converter, a 220 step down to 110, so that he could use the smart charger that I needed for the batteries as well as the wall power. A couple improvements that were made on this particular system. Mainly, instead of using ABS for the casing, this is all PLA because I really didn't like how much the ABS would bend and warp with bigger parts. I still didn't get it quite right. As you can see on the edges here, there's a little bit of lifting, and that was just because of the the amount of tension that's on these brackets when they're getting printed. I added an additional vent on the top here, just for some better ventilation on through the surface. And on the back, there's a few vent holes cut out for where the regulator is. And lastly, on the front, instead of having the headphone kill switch on the inside or on the bottom edge here, I put it on the top, and it works a lot better that way, and you're not actually accidentally going to hit it when you set it down to play. But we'll get right into it. I had to buy, like I said, a PAL system, so I got a whole bunch of games that came with it. Pretty much all like, weird racing games and things I've never heard of over here, but there were a couple of good ones. Star Wars, the fighting game I got in there, and Lego Racers. Lego Racers, I found too, needed to have a memory card, which was good because I needed a game to test it with and didn't think I had one. But I did, and it works. And the same deal as the last system. Left side is wall power only. Right side, battery power only. The switch corresponds with that, so you turn it on left, nothing's going to happen because it's wall power. You got to plug it in. Turn it on to the right, and it's batteries. I forgot to mention another one of the really big differences that is versus the other one. This is a 5-inch 16:9 aspect ratio screen, but it does have the option, if the buyer so chooses, to play in 4:3. The start button is there, and again, the volume is on full blast every time. That's just the way the chip works, or the amplifier I used. But honestly, I don't think that the 16:9 is that big of a makes that big of a deal, or difference, I should say. But all the controls work. There's the sound on off. Woo! Anyway. But here it says expansion pack enhanced. But again, you've seen this all before. it works, but I'm going to play test it for next week or so just to make sure that before I send it all the way overseas it's going to hold up. But this is a very solid system, very well put together and laid out, just because that very fact that I don't want this coming back after it makes that trip. So anyway, I thank you for watching, and if you got any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. And I am still taking commissions for these, for the time being anyway, as at the time of this posting. So if you are interested in having one just like this, shoot me an email and we'll kind of go from there. Thanks.